Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're already subscribed then welcome back. Now today's video is the beginning of DYL-MAS, which is what I've decided to call my little countdown to Christmas, which basically I've decided that I'm going to do 12 videos on the lead up to Christmas, with the 12th video being on Christmas Day, so I can show you kind of what a DYL-MAS Christmas looks like, including dinner, including presents, and including just the whole thing. So yeah, I just thought it'd be something fun to do. I've not really done that before and I see so many other YouTubers do it, so I thought I'd give it a little go. So hence why you can see a bit of bunting up here and the candle burning in the background, just because I've tried to make these videos have a little bit more of a Christmassy feel and a little bit more of a Christmas setting. The bunting is actually Christmas bunting, which I don't actually think you can see. And then this behind me is like a homemade advent calendar that my little sister made for me, which has like jokes on it. So every day I take off one of the little spots that you can see and underneath is a different joke. But yeah, so today is day one of DYL-MAS, and as you would have guessed by the title of the video, it is a last minute, if you can call it last minute. We're obviously on the countdown to Christmas, so it's very close to Christmas Day, so in my eyes this is quite last minute just because I'm normally quite prepared for Christmas. But either way, this is your gift guide for both him and her. Everything I'm going to feature in the video is probably relevant for both genders. It's not really specified. I think there's a lot of things out there you could buy for either a male or a female, so those are the things I'm going to be featuring in this video. The things that I am featuring are things that I've gifted to people before that have gone down really, really well, and things that I think I would either like to receive if I was asking for a gift, or things that I know people in my life have received and really liked receiving. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into the video, which brings me on to the first item. So the first thing I'm going to feature in this haul is something that I've actually got burning here behind me, and it is candles. So as you can probably see, this one is like a 3-wick candle. It's a bigger one that's actually from TK Maxx, and then I've also just got this little black one here, which is just one from Urban Outfitters Home. But honestly, you can obviously get candles from everywhere, especially at Christmas time. There are a lot of Christmas candles on the market, or there are just generic candles with lots of different scents. Personally, I prefer like vanilla-y, cottony scents, but I know people like orange scents or quite woody, smoky scents. So I think candles can actually be a really good gift, because they say a lot about a person in terms of what you think they like as a scent. So if you get it right, they can be really appreciative, and actually they're a very good gift for someone that maybe you don't necessarily know very well, but someone that you want to give a gift to, and a candle you know that necessarily 90% of people are going to like. I think in terms of for men, candles aren't necessarily something that they'd go out and buy, but actually if they got given one, I don't see why. Like if someone bought me a candle, I would definitely burn it. So I definitely think that is a great gift idea for maybe someone you don't know as well. Maybe a parent who's a little bit older and you don't know what they're into, or like a grandparent, or even a neighbour or something like that. But yeah, candles are such a good gift idea. Okay, so my next sort of a gift idea suggestion, which again applies to both genders because everybody loves these, is books. Now I've just got two here that are literally just on my shelf that I've been reading. So the first one is from the You series, and this one is just one from the Mark Billingham collection that I've been reading. This one's called Buried, which I do really recommend. But yeah, books are such a good thing. I know not everyone is necessarily into reading, but maybe it's going to take you buying them their first book to get them into reading. I know it was something that I wasn't really into for a long time. When I was younger, I very much used to read quite a lot, and then sort of as I started to grow up, I got my phone and got technology, and reading kind of went out the window. But then lockdown, blessing in disguise, got me back into books, and I know people like to read on holiday, so fingers crossed we can go on holiday in 2021, so them having a new book could be the perfect addition for that. And there's so many different types of books out there. They could be more factual books or like biographies. I know that my mum prefers to read like someone's like life book. Or there's like inspiring books. Obviously Vex King is a highly recommended book. There's so many people I know have read. I personally haven't read it myself and I am yet to read, but yeah, any kind of book can make the perfect gift. And also the best thing about books is they can be as expensive as you want them to be. I know that these ones I literally picked up from the works, and I could deal where these were like 3 for the price of 2, I think, and then these were just, I think The original price was actually $8.99, which isn't even expensive at all, but then I think they were in a discount, so they were even cheaper. So depending on where you shop for your books, you can either spend a little or a lot. But yeah, books are always a great addition. And also with books, you don't necessarily have to get books that people are going to read. I know this probably sounds a little bit weird, but I know a lot of people like to have like decorative books or like coffee table books. So if you know that that person's into a particular thing, if it's cars, if it's fashion, if it's food, you could almost buy cookbooks or fashion books that they can use as like decorative books around their home. Especially if someone's bought like a new house, that's definitely a great gift. Okay, so next up is jewellery. Now jewellery is something that obviously men and women can both wear. I personally wear a lot of jewellery, and I know a lot of other people do too. So I've just got some watches here because I think watches are the most unisex sort of thing. Like everyone needs a watch. These two are just my most commonly worn ones. I've got a silver one and a black one, but obviously there are gold watches out there, rubber straps, metal straps. Watches, like I said, everyone wears a watch. It's the perfect addition to every outfit. Again, you can go more affordable or you could go a bit more high-end. So this one's actually a Hugo Boss one, and this one is a Seconda watch. My Seconda watch is one that I wear every day. The Hugo Boss one is maybe one that I wear if I'm going out or going somewhere a little bit more special. But yeah, there's so many watch brands out there now as well. There's so many on Instagram, and there's so many different types. So you could really get one to suit someone really specifically. If you know they wear a lot of silver jewellery, you could get them like a silver one, which is what I do, which brings me on to the rest of the things. Obviously I wear a lot of rings, and I also wear this bracelet which was already gifted to me for a birthday, but I literally wear it every day. I wear my rings pretty much every day, and I also wear just a very simple chain every day. So those kind of gifts are also really, really great to gift to someone, especially if you don't maybe know them as well, or if it's someone who's a little bit more awkward to buy for. Something like that could be really, really thoughtful, and they could appreciate that a lot, and maybe actually get a lot of wear and a lot of use out of something that maybe if you'd bought them something else they might not use as much. But yeah, I highly recommend jewellery, even for men and for women, so that is a great gift if you're struggling for any ideas. Okay, so the next gifts are probably a little bit more on the pricey range, and probably something that you would buy for someone who's a little bit closer to you or a little bit more special in your life, just because of the value of them. These necessarily wouldn't be for someone that you don't know very well. So maybe these are more for a parent, a sibling, or a loved one. And this first one is fragrances. Now these are just 2 fragrances that we happen to have in the house. Disclaimer, these ones are actually my dad's because I'm home from uni for Christmas and I didn't bring any of my more expensive scents home with me, so I didn't have any to feature in the video. So I have rubbed these off my dad's dressing table, and I have also worn these, which he gets very angry about. But the first one is just a Dolce & Gabbana King, which smells insane, and then this one is Caroline Herrera, and I think it's called Bad Boy. I love aftershaves, and I tend to buy him them quite commonly, just because I know he's going to wear them, he's going to get a lot of use out of them, but also the bottles just look quite cool. Like this obviously is called King, and then it's got a crown for the lid, and then this one is in this like lightning strike bottle, so it just stands like that. But yeah, again, scents are something that you know someone's going to use, and also they are a little bit more pricier and a little bit more expensive, and not that that necessarily matters when it comes to gifts, but if someone knows that you've spent a little bit more on them, it can make it feel a lot more special. And yeah, like I said, the bottles are just cool. There's something that you could even put on display on a dressing table or on a side table. Yeah, not really much more to say about those, but fragrances are definitely a good one. And around this time of year, a lot of brands like the perfume shop or the fragrance shop have so many deals on, especially if obviously it's a bit late now, but for next year, if you're looking around Black Friday time or Cyber Monday, they have so many deals on. That is when I actually picked up some bits for people I'm gifting. So yeah, that is the next idea. Okay, so this brings me on to the final set of items that I'm going to show in my DYL-MAS gift guide video, just because I don't want to make them too long, because I am planning to post every day, and I don't want you guys to be sat here for hours on end watching me, when I know that's not realistic if I'm putting out a video every day. So the last item I'm going to feature is a range of items, but I just think you can never go wrong gifting some of these bits to someone, because as far as I know, everyone loves them. I know that this is a debate between whether you're one brand or the other, but 90% of the time I reckon you're going to be definitely someone's favourite if you're gifting them these items at Christmas. So the first one that I have to feature is my iPad box. I recently got an iPad for my birthday, so I still had the box, so I just thought I'd feature that in this video. I absolutely rinsed the use of my iPad since having it, and it's something that I recommend to so many people to have just because it's so handy. Obviously I'm at uni, so it's such a great tool for me. I read a lot of my articles on it, so when I'm typing on my laptop, you can use this as almost like the sheets of paper that I would normally print out, or a book if I was getting an online book with online access. So this is just the perfect one. Like I said, there's loads of iPads out there, and obviously this is definitely a lot more of an expensive gift. This is maybe someone for a parent or a partner who you want to spend that little bit extra on. Apparently there is an iPad shortage at the moment in the UK. I've recently found that out because one of my friends tried to buy an iPad for someone they're gifting. But yeah, iPads are definitely a great addition for anyone's life. I highly recommend. And the best thing about an iPad is then if you give someone an iPad, maybe their birthday's 2 months later, you can buy them a case for their iPad. Or I know iPads come with like an Apple Pen that Apple do themselves, or you can even get a dupe off Amazon that you can use to write on the iPad with, so then that gives you another gift idea. So it's almost a gift that keeps on giving. So I definitely recommend an iPad, and then along with the iPad I have just got my phone box here as well, because even though a phone is probably something that you wouldn't normally think to gift, I know that anyone would appreciate you buying them a new phone, especially if you know someone that's on a SIM-only contract. Buying them a phone would be definitely a dream, or a gift come true, should we say. This is just my iPhone XR box, but obviously the 11's out and the 12 is now out too, so you could give someone extra special, something extra special like an iPhone. And then the final thing to go with that is, again, another accessory, which is AirPods. Now mine are in this little case, so again, you could buy someone an AirPods case if you buy them the AirPods, but everyone uses headphones pretty much, as I'm aware. Like my dad uses them for calls or just generally listen to videos. Obviously I listen to music, and just if I'm doing uni work and I need to listen to lectures or anything like that. So AirPods are just super handy. And yeah, like I said, you could even buy then like a cover or a case to go over the top of them, so that then that is another gift that you can give alongside. Okay, so those are all the items that I had to show you, but before I sign off this video, I did have some other things I wanted to mention that I didn't have anything to show for them, but basically I think that gifting someone an experience can be a really thoughtful present, whether that be like a concert or going to see something or like a tasting experience. People love to do experiences, and it also is kind of like a gift to yourself if you're the person going with them. But yeah, so that was just my other idea. And gift cards are also a great idea. I know recently I was gifted a Selfridges voucher. You can get vouchers for so many places, and if it's somewhere like Selfridges or for example ASOS, there's so many brands on there, so the person can spend it on so many different things, so you're not restricting them to sort of a certain brand or a certain product by buying them from a voucher for a shop like that. Okay guys, so that brings me to the end of my DYL-MAS gift guide. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Obviously everything that I featured, I did say, are just things that I think would make good gifts, or that I have gifted previously, or I would like or have received in the past. Everything that I have featured I will try and link down below, so if there is anything you want to pick up directly from the video, then the links will all be down there and you guys can check those out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, obviously day one of DYL-MAS, and please comment down below if you do want to see the rest of the days. If this is something you don't want to see, then also let me know, because obviously I want to film this for you guys, but if you don't want to see it, then that is equally as fine too. So let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, then please do subscribe and join my little family. But all that's left to say is I'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.